everybody will be happy, because in South Africa they have good government. I mean, that's why I say I'm the right person for you people to interview. You people interview an intelligent, somebody who have gone who have gone far. Far is far. South Africa is about 6 hours to here to Johannesburg. You have to take another plane to Cape Town, and that's where I work. South African government, they taking care of their environment and their people. Ho-ha. That's why you see they are very lazy people.
Hello, you're welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is RàCISTS. Please kindly subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell in case I post new videos. YouTube will always notify you. Now, for me, I would like to chip into these videos because I've said it not. Nobody will ever discourage me again. Nobody will ever deceive me again. I don't know about you. I do not really know about you. I know that on this channel, I have a lot of Africans following me. Yeah, even of lately, I discovered that most people from other African countries, except South Africans, they are now the ones dropping their comments. But before, it wasn't like that. I have a lot of Africans on this channel, and I'm glad they are all seeing this video, even though most times they do not drop their opinions or their comments. But I'm still glad and I'm excited that they are watching this video and they are seeing everything happening on this channel, right? It doesn't matter whether they contribute or not. Guys, there's this video I really like you to watch. Please don't be in a haste to watch this video. Can you watch this video to the end? Watch the first video, and when we come back, I will have to say something about this video.
Everybody will be happy, because in South Africa they have good government. I mean, that's why I say I'm the right person for you people to interview. You people interview an intelligent, somebody who have gone who have gone far. Far is far. South Africa is about 6 hours to here to Johannesburg. You have to take another plane to Cape Town, and that's where I work. South African government, they taking care of their environment and their people. Ho-ha. That's why you see they are very lazy people there, because white people does everything. The government almost do everything for them. So they are living a better life more than even foreigner. That's why they are even chasing people to go back to their country. They are racist in that country. They chase people to go back to their country, the bad one of them, because they know that they are surviving in that country. And why, upon how they chase, God still said God is only him that owns the world, not human being. So there are still Nigerians who are surviving in South Africa, which if I go back to South Africa, as long as I'm not going with bad intention, I will go there to succeed, and no human being will stop my progress. So, and I don't think I'm going back, but if in future God finance me to go back to South, I will go back to South Africa, because I really lost many things because of that race and that xenophobic whatever and killings and all that. I have to come for my life. Thank God that I came successfully. Even the plane couldn't carry me. I have to go back to Cape Town and stay extra 3 years before I now, by God's grace, make my paper, everything to come back to Nigeria. I didn't regret even either going there nor to come to Nigeria. But what I'm praying for, another opportunity for God to move out again, even if not in South Africa, to other part of the world that will better my life, like Europe, Canada. If it happens that I'll come back to South Africa, then I know that it won't be like before. The second step will be better.
Now, firstly, I really like to say that people like this are the reason why everyone feels that Nigerian men are arrogant, whereas we have good and well-mannered Nigerians, right? People like this are the reason why almost everyone feels that Nigerian men are arrogant, whereas it's not so. Firstly, he started by saying that South African government is trying, they are good, they are doing this, they are doing that, that South Africa is cool, right? Good. But he ruined everything by saying that South African men are lazy. Like, why are we even like this? These are the same people that are destroying the same South Africa. Yes, you all have heard me speaking bad against other Africans, Somalia, Ethiopians, Mozambicans, and Zimbabweans, and all that. So if this one that is coming from Nigeria will also behave the same way, I think I should also stand and condemn this act, because it's very, very wrong. People like this are the ones jumping into South Africa, grabbing jobs that are meant for South African citizens, thereby making the companies to pay less of the minimum wage and dumping South African citizens, because they will be like, after all, it's still the same work that they are all coming to do. So instead of instead of the companies to hire South African citizens and pay the normal minimum wage that the government has approved, they will rather employ the illegal foreigners and pay them less. Now, these people have the guts, they have the nerves to stand and said South Africans are lazy. Whereas you are taking their jobs, you are making things so difficult for them, you are making life so miserable for them. You are making everything. Undocumented foreigners will still be the ones snatching their IDs, making life so hard for them. Now, this same man implicated himself by saying that South Africans are racist, that they practice racism over there, that he can't forget what they did during the xenophobic attack or wherever. So I'm not like, wow, so South Africans are like this, well, they are this bad. Oh, so they are racist, eh? Eh? So if all those things that you said were to be truths, why do you now wish to go back to the same country that showed you Shege and Banza? Like in Nigeria, this is how we say it. Nigerian slang. If you've been dealt with or someone has really dealt with you, right? You will say the person showed you Shege and Banza. So I'm not asking this guy. And for everyone that have believed his cook up stories, I'm not like, why do you pray? Why do you pray to go back to the same country? Like, you guys know that in most of my videos, I've always been saying that these people are not telling us the truth. Those guys are not telling us the truth. These people, you see these people, they are not telling us the truth. And the worst thing that will ever happen to anyone is to bite the finger that fed you. Majority of you are messing up over there. You make these people look bad. You use your mouth to condemn. See, we are wise now, okay? Our eyes don't open. Our eyes are now open. Our eyes are so clear, like we can see clearly. We know when people are deceiving us. We know when people are now lying. So you experienced all those attacks, all those all that you just mentioned. You experienced them, and yet going back to South Africa is one of your daily prayers. Is something that you are looking up to God to please grant you. Like if you see money right now, so if all of us should just contribute money for this man, so you mean you will still have to use that money to go back to the same South Africa that you want us to believe that South Africans are racist, they are bad, they are this, they are that. Like seriously, we are no longer babies. We are no longer babies. So you guys should stop this nonsense. You guys should stop this trash. Is enough. This is too much. This is too much. You guys are not saying the truth. You are not saying the truth. Enough is enough. And for those of you that always feel that white South Africans are foreigners, that they are not South Africans, please, you guys really need to study South African history very well. Those people that you think are foreigners are not foreigners. They are South Africans. South Africans has white, they have Indian South Africans. Like, it's not only black skin people that own South Africa. Oh. It's just like in Nigeria now. We have Hausa, we have Yoruba, we have Igbos, we have other this thing. Are you getting it? But it's just that all of us, we are all dark skin. All of us, we are all dark skin. Are you getting it? Even though we are all dark skin, if anyone from the north, if a northern Nigerian person should come here, I myself will know that this person is not a Yoruba or not an Igbo. He is coming from the north because of his complexion. Northern Nigerians are extremely dark. When I mean so dark, and even when you look at their faces, when you look at them, you will know that this person is an Hausa. Are you getting it? But we are all Nigerians. Like we are all Nigerians. So I don't really understand why people feel that whites are foreigners or they are this in South Africa. I don't get to understand. Those people that, okay, like assuming a white South African comes out to do anything, then you say that is the white that did it in South Africa. They are white South Africans. They are South Africans. There is nothing any of you can do about it. If you like, take it. If you like, drop it. Just like in Nigeria, we have Dangote. So you want to tell me that because Dangote owns a refinery or he did this in Nigeria, so therefore he did it for the Northerners. He did it for Nigeria. And Nigerians should be proud of him because he's one of us. So if white South Africans should do anything, he's doing it for South Africa. And South Africans are proud of him. So it doesn't matter, his complexion doesn't matter. If you ask him now, where are you from? He will not come and claim Nigeria. He will not go and claim America or that he's coming from London. He will boldly tell you that he is a South African. Most of you should go and study South African history very well. And let's stop disgracing ourselves all the time. Let's stop disgracing ourselves all the time. South Africa is not only owned by black South Africans. They have Indian South Africans, Indians. And if you look at them, they look exactly like the Indians that we know. In fact, they are Indians, but they are also South Africans. They are also South Africans. They have white South. That's why they are being called Rainbow Nation. So you not go and think that it's only the black South Africans that you know that owns the country. A lot of black South Africans are doing wonders. They are doing great in the country. They are doing wonders. And when you ask them, they won't tell you they are black South Africans. No, they don't say that. They don't say I'm black as black South Africans. They tell you that they are South Africans. Even the Indian South Africans will tell you they are Indian South Africans. They are South Africans. They won't tell you they are Indian South Africans. They are all South Africans. They are all South Africans. So let's stop misbehaving. Whatever we don't know, let's try to make findings. We've said this, like we've said this for a very long time. Don't you think it's high time we just sit down and make some findings, try to make research, try to know more about this people's history? That in your country you don't have white skin as part of the citizens, unless probably the person is kind of a half caste or something. That doesn't mean that in all countries it's like that. It's not like that. It's not the same. It's not the same. I even know at least there are other African countries that are also white skin, and they have dark skin too in that same country. So why are we always trying to make these people feel less of themselves, or we are even confusing ourselves? We are confusing ourselves and confusing those that do not know about South African history. Please go and make research. Try to find out more about South Africans. Know about their history. Those people you feel that, oh, black South Africans like white. Forget it. Those whites you are seeing there, they are South Africans, pure South Africans. Majority of them even have they bear South African name. They don't even believe in English name, because forget, apart from their skin, their blood, everything about them speaks South African. South Africa. Go and check. You will see a white South Africa over there, and the person will be bearing South African name. Typical South African name, like the native Zulu name, the native South African name. That's what the person, you will not see. The person will not tell you, oh, my name is Patricia, oh, my name is Patrick. No. If you ask them of their names, they will give a South African name. Their forefathers are South Africans. Just go and make your findings after watching this video. So let's not allow all these people to be dishing out their cock and bull stories, using it to deceive those that they would deceive, making us to hate these people more and more, making us believe that South Africans don't know what they are doing. You can't love that country more than them. You don't know that country more than South Africans. Are you getting it? You don't know that country more than them. They know that country more than every other person knows them. Just imagine what this man is saying. And after saying that, he still have the intention of going back to South Africa. So who is deceiving who? I beg, make we hear what.